What is up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Vicky 3 as Mexico. Can we form a nation? I don't think we can. But I'm curious. I don't remember if I checked this. I think, yeah, there's no formal nation. It'd be cool if you could do, like, my one gripe, I think I have a lot of gripes with Vicky. I should take that back. But my one gripe that I have with Vicky is that there's not enough alt history in this game. Like, you have some of it. There needs to be like journals for Mexico to beat the United States. There needs to be journals for, well, they're going to do that in the next DLC, for British Raj to take over Great Britain. I need more of my alt history fix. Everything you can kind of do in this game so far is just going down the course of history. It feels. I guess maybe the Paris Commune taking over France is like the one exception in the France stuff. But give me more alt history for some of the interesting nations that aren't named France or Great Britain. I want it. I want it bad, but we will see. Anyway, we're waiting for me to take down. That way we can go and fight to take Oregon. Side goal is potentially to get our lands industrial, like nationalized, because GB currently owns 624 building levels for 38% of our GDP, so a third of our GDP. That's 33 million of our GDP is being owned by England right now. And if I can nationalize that for 27 of me, that's not terrible. Also, how does that scale? Because this is 13 for 1% of my GDP, and this is 27 for 38% of my GDP. Does anyone else own a large chunk of my GDP? Where is my... There's investment rights. I can force investment rights. Interesting. Where's the nationalize? Forced nationalization. New Africa? 3 buildings, 24 buildings, and 624 buildings. How did Canada and New Africa get stuff in my lands? We don't have an investment agreement. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. We're going to wait till we hit 0 in roughly 6-ish years. And then we're going to fight. We're going to do the take Oregon for 30 infamy, and then this one for 27. It's going to put us really high up on the infamy level. But hopefully things work out all right. Hopefully. We're going to be focusing on building up our military, I think, for a lot of our stuff. Apparently we're losing some money. Why is this? I know we lost our diplomatic payments for a lot of things. We also built up our military really large, didn't we, too? Yeah, we now have quite the forces of trench infantry, too. So that's understandable that we're losing funds. The quantity we're losing, though, is a little startling. So I'm going to kind of raise taxes to address it a little bit. And let's try to make some money here. See what goods we need. Sort by market price. Let's start meeting some of our shortages here once these opium plantations and stuff are done. Guess we still have 10 months to look at it. But I want to keep a sharp eye on these. So there's steel. What can I want to export large quantities of things for profit. Don't want to export to America. We are embargoing you. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense. Oh, this is against the French. We should probably get called into this in some way. Oh, we're losing... What happened to our bureaucracy? That's probably why. Go ahead and stop doing that. We have the Peepers was a stop giving us... That's probably why all this is happening. We're losing their modifiers. Oh, because you're part of the Mexican-British Society. Can we get rid of this? You're killing me. Alright, we're going to fake migration controls. We're not actually going to complete it, but just so they like us, we're not going to be hemorrhaging money from bureaucracy costs. Let's see how that does. Also, the authority here is now terrible. What happened to our authority? It's because of our government guide changing. It probably is. White immigrants. Don't like how some of this is going here. Happy I'm not getting called into some of these. Military goods are expensive. You probably... I need to cut some of these taxes. Yes, sir, cut some of these taxes. Getting at a 100 authority tax that was only giving me like half a K. Considering tobacco's 26K right now. Ideally, I could drop this one, but we don't really have a lot of time modifiers from something. What has happened here? Oh, it was an election. Let the election happen, and then we will put parties in. See what the parties happen. Give us. I also lost the bonus for 20% manufacturing tax because of the angry industrialist. Why are you angry? Current law pass. Okay. Well, if I were to drop this... Paper mill throughput. Let's not get our upper strata radical. What is this time modifier and when does it go away? Ah, the European migrants one. Well, I kind of want to keep that around, right? Another interest. Okay, we can actually now get telephone switchboards, so let's go ahead and make sure we do like a little bit of those. Sort by peasants. Give me 10 each of these. Foreign investment rights, not our interests. Keep my country under me. Oh, Great Britain's falling apart here. I'm gonna do this war. Oh, it's just such the right time, too. I'm gonna nationalize. They're caught up in other stuff. If I do this, and then I liberate Canada, this makes my life very easy in the future. And we just have... I can probably do this with one army right now. So let's raise 2 just in case. What does everyone want out of this? What is your war goal? You humiliate GB. Well, let's call you in as ally. I can use my other sways for other people. Russia. What do you want? You can liberate Malta. I'm out of my... I still have my stuff. I have truce with some of these guys, so I can't sway them. Okay, but there's Canada and Malta. Yeah, I'm not really scared about these people. Let's just take Canada here. Let's take Oregon. High infamy be damned. We're taking Oregon. And now, since we're doing the big war, call everybody in here. Also, my election. 29 days. Ooh, 500,000. Okay, that's a lot of loss. We'll end up pausing our construction here, I think, after this. What front? Eastern New... Okay, there's a New Guinea front over here. Belgium is sided with GB. Westphalia, I don't care about either of those guys. Throw these guys in. Throw them in. Should be still in their civil war. About to lose it, honestly. New guy gets called into the war. I can sway Belgium with a regime change to Australia. So get over here, Belgium. And so it's just Westphalia who can't go anywhere. I guess Westphalia is around here. Yellow hard lines. More loyal, sure. Whatever, I don't care. Where's the capital of Canada, by the way? Ontario. That's gonna be our goal. Okay. So here comes our telephone stuff. Let's go and take a look. Some of you can do radio. We need a... Reminds me, I need to do... Where's my electricity? Is it somewhere else? Power plants. Just come through and do one in each state. It's nice having only core states, because I can just kind of treat everything like it's important. Even Alaska gets some love. Just make sure our railways are good. Let's just have you on cautious advance as a standard. I know there's no one there to really deal with right now. But in particular, I want to keep my armies on cautious advance. Same with you two can advance front here. We should have a superiority. God damn, you're so slow. Just do a naval invasion of somewhere. Surely they're not going to be... What's our other war goal? Was it Malta? Yeah, come and naval invade Malta real quick. Take the Pacific Fleet. Guess you both gotta walk all the way back. Anyway, we're gonna lose part of pointless stuff happening over here. I just punched my mic. Hopefully that you don't do that. There's a crazy amount of naval invasions over here. You know, it also is undefended. It's the home countries. Well, never mind. They have... Well, they're in the Navy. Let's see what we can do here. There's a lot of these happening. Here we go, taking Mexico. Where are you going? Take all of Canada before you do anything else here. This guy is slow? Or is this the game slow? Game is pretty slow. It's been in Canada. There's someone a syphilis? Oh, some dude got syphilis. Give someone else the job. And here's the main thing. We have now 20% of war score, war goals. We have Oregon. Working on Malta. What do I have to take for the national... I have to take their capital to nationalize? Oh. Well, damn it, do a naval invasion over there. I also need to probably stop my construction here. Try to regain some of my money. Who? Oh, okay. They don't have any troops here, so I can hold back a little bit, I think. You know what? Let's just cancel this. I want to station you in France and take that 8K army and put them also in France. Where are you? Manitoba, Ontario. Pull one of you back to deal with this. Military goods are expensive, is what we're learning here. Yeah, I can't afford all of these. Okay, I should be doing some imports of some of these, though, to help me out here. I just want to do amount more so than productivity at the moment. Help me deal with my shortages, please. Westphalia's gone. That'll make things faster. Now been populated. Maywar's gone. These are communists, is what they are. Bhopal's gone. Okay. And can I do a naval invasion here? So these guys don't seem to be stationed in the home countries. Like, they're not sitting there. Use specific fleet. Okay, their army is now there. Cancel that. Got a lot of navies just kind of sitting around here. Military-wise and navy-wise. I will kill myself with debt if I'm not careful in this. Can I take Munster? No, there's already a lot of guys naval bidding here. Okay. What's next on the board? I want Oregon, Malta, Canada, and Australia. Australia's being invaded right now. Let's handle Malta real quick, just to snag that one, and then I gotta figure out some way to get on the home countries. I thought I'd be able to... Why do I have to take their capital to nationalize my buildings? Can't I just, like, defend my own fucking land? You know, wouldn't you think? I would think. You currently have... How's your loans? So you have 50 loans. 60% of war goals. So we need Malta and Australia, maybe? I'm assuming we need... Do we have Malta? Oh, we just took Malta. Okay, we need Australia. Can I invade from this side? There's 160 troops defending that. Here's what I can try. I can try doing a, cancel that one. Move you to here. Move you to here. Need to take my large army of 230, move them across, station them in Belgium. And our trick is we're going to invade East Anglia or Midlands. So if I come and do... Well, I've got to wait for this army to get in place, because I want them to be able to help us here. Midlands. The Pacific Fleet. Bam. Okay. Put your men on this front. Home countries is our goal. Defend like your life fucking depends on it. 'Cause it does. You just need to hold for long enough to have this army come inside. To the borders. There we go. Take the other large army. Once this war is over. Okay, they're now out of it. They will actually accept all of these. I should have done this a while ago. We're out. We're out! We have our lands back. Okay. Cool. That was insane. That included everything, as well as a invasion of mainland Britain. That's rare. It's rare indeed. We need to make money again. Can I turn on my production, do we think? Maybe, maybe not. Let's get this 4th Mexican army and put all of them back over here. Alright, markets. Unproductive trade routes, get rid of them. 40K from subsidies, military goods. Most of those will go down. Let's start paying again. Not all of you need to be bold action. Ooh, modern ports would be good, but we have enough excess right now that I don't want to do it. Do electric sawmills where applicable. Let's make sure we're doing all right on the railways. What just popped up for me? Oppressors and oppressed. Labor movements. We're having a lot of things happen. Like this right here. A lot of radicals, and our money problems are not helping. Railway subsidies are expensive. Ammo. Ports and things. This is gonna gut our military, but I don't actually hate it too much. It's the industrialist not being in a good spot. Oh, did we actually end up passing that law? We did. I didn't mean to do that. It's a mistake. Oh, well, we went backwards to appease somebody. Give me someone who will endorse open borders here. All right, we need to let our infamy kind of tick down here. Our next war against the United States could be the last one we really need to do. We need to schedule it though, where we have enough time to where I can colonize these lands. And just group strength, yeah. Doesn't also help that we're losing a lot here. Well, mostly because we're constructing, right? I think if we stop the construction, we would be fine. But I'm trying to build my way out of debt, if that makes sense. Let's look at the tax problem here. Minus prestige because we have so much higher. Let's lose some improved relations here. Don't need them. Also, maybe get a couple rivalries. British Republic. That should be enough. Oh, Bengal is free. We're gonna maybe not rival you. Let's do the regulatory bodies. Regulatory bodies is a good law to pass. Rebel Doctor. That pops. So who's the guy supporting this? He's just an anarchist? Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. Can I get someone who will, nationalist, homesteading, industry band, ethno-state. Anything good? Do the guy who likes protected speech. Let's get him involved. Thematic pact. Bankroll, war goal. I'd rather not get involved in this. Hoping you don't call me in here. That one I don't care about. Let's do this one. This one we can do. It's only -5 for a lot of guys. Okay. Let's turn that filter off so I can see better what we're doing here. We just need more coal mines. Actually, we can also build gold mines, it seems. And coal mines. Ooh, my own consequences are British capitalist revolt. We have really... What is... Canada being the same color as me is throwing me off here. Or, like, very close to it, if not the same. That's really... that bothered me, because I was like, they're not my subject. I didn't take them as my subject. How'd that happen? But I really don't have any more problems with Canada. They can keep their sway. They can keep their stuff going on up there. I should get to war with the United States for some reason. I could do humiliation and revoke claims that way. Let's pay off our debts, then maybe that's the plan. Go the humiliate route, call in some allies. We gotta focus this region first, so at least, like, 4 or 5 claims to be revoked there. Keep an eye on our debt here. So if we go above 30 million, I know, but my bias out of debt plan isn't working. If we go below it, then I think it's working. It's hard to tell. But since the stuff I'm building in is all land that we really don't need to be building in. And can I do something to give us more telephone usage? Electric streetlights will help here. That's going to cause a huge shortage of certain things, but we can turn that off and help it out. We also make sure our institutions are maxed. We are, except for workplace safety. That doesn't bother me, though. Really only Oregon getting added here. 20 years from Mexico and Alaska. 19 years. We're up to 38 million pop. Our GDP is 115. Third, behind French Republic and Bengal. How is the Free Bengal doing? What are you up to? You hate a lot of people. I mean, I'm gonna try to make sure I'm not one of the ones you hate here. Bonus stuff for artillery. We're working on all of our military goods. So now we're getting towards the really high-level military stuff. And in fact, I really don't think I need too much of this. But to be honest, I'm not going to go too deep down this part of the tree anyway, as well, so what do I know? Alright, I just want to get back to having my people like me, and not having to absolutely gut my economy to make ends meet here. Alright, I could actually make a little bit of funds if I remove this consumption tax and do one that's better for us, so like coffee. It's working. We're paying off our credit limit by just deficit spending. God, free trade is powerful in this game. That's wild here. I think we also should just increase our investment in Mexico. Let's get 4 of these. That should be enough to... Well, let's get 5. Deal with our bureaucracy shortage. I want to know what this... Most of this is probably coming from... What's the phrase? Populate Central America. Word I'm thinking of is turmoil. That's what it's called, right? Turmoil? Yeah, turmoil. Mostly because we have standard living problems. Which could be addressed if I'm able to get my health care up. If I go like public health here. Just need to have the industrialists that don't despise it. Can I get someone who's in favor of public health? Is there even an ideology that cares about public health? I haven't seen one. We have an ethno-nationalist, which is insane. Don't need to spend money for prestige. Oh, there we go. We're in the green. How's our power block doing? We're about to get Tech 2 turn on a trade. None of these really benefit us. This is all influential trade center. Yeah, I don't care about any of that stuff. Look at the prestige. This one, British Republic versus Spain. Spain is attacking, wanting Oyo and Xiaozhou Treaty Port. Denmark has its problems. I don't want to get involved for just an obligation. I want more than that. Alright, elsewhere we need to build some opium. I need some steel. I need some iron. Let's start with the goods that are shortages here. Also, the Sinaloa needs another railway. Let's get 2 of you. And then I'm going to start working on our shortages. Sort by market price. Clothing's pretty easy to fix. Let's just spawn a couple clothing mills here. I might just end up pissing off the people as well, because I want to go away from migration controls here. It's minus 20. Who's in charge of people was they really care that fucking much? To Chinko with? Man, I shouldn't have... I made a mistake there. It doesn't really matter too much, but it still is an annoying mistake. That shouldn't have happened. Because they do not like us. Minus 15 right now. Why? Low approval, failed petition. I failed petition, that's why. Okay, well there goes our bureaucracy again. We'll deal with that. It's whatever. Just keep deficit spending our way to the top. Let's also force through some more agriculture for opium. People will move there to work it. That's what I believe. Corporate states Central Mexico met our target population. So we need to get to, let's see, that's about 20 million in Central America, in Mexico. We're trying. That's for sure. Here comes our coal mines. Infamy's ticket down. That's good. Business as usual. GDP check. 4th place, it seems. Looks like the full British Republic, when they're together, is actually profitable. Who would have thought? Council Republic, like towards agriculture. Not going to do any of those, hopefully. Not my scene. Come on, pay us off. I like watching that number change. 16.8. We're about to finish a whole bunch of different things here. Wyoming desperately needs access to some stuff. You, sir, need some railways. Let's get 5 of them. Probably overkill, but whatever. Which you need to turn on radios, but I don't think we need them right now. I think we're good on the explosives, too. Let's turn Veracruz onto radios, just so we have someone doing it. And let's street lights on everybody. Doubly make sure we have at least one power plant everywhere. That way we can turn things on and fix things as they come. Now, lung camps also need electric sawmills, too, which is going to cause some electricity shortages. So we're going to be expected to build a lot of electrical industry here. And I mean a lot. That also means our private investment should go and fill the void here by doing some things related to electricity, I think. Because they will build infrastructure. So Speaking of, can I turn on the next tier for coal-fired? No, I cannot. But I mean, it's working. Just realize here comes the coal mines. Probably overkill on the coal. Actually, never mind. We do have a huge imbalance there. Could also trade for it. Because I do have a ton of excess here. But my bureaucracy is non-existent. What I have excess of. Russia for 8. That's 8k off that. Let that ramp up. Activity's good right now. I didn't check earlier. We also have to consider the companies I have. They're all profitable. That's good. That Mexican gold is actually probably getting huge value. How many gold mines do we have? 69 gold mines. Holy cow. Think about that. Like, if we go diesel engine pumps here. Right now we produce 50,000 from minting. But a diesel engine, we get an extra 18k just by swapping over. That means something like... It's this to get diesel pumps, though. Quite far away. Probably not happening, but still good to think about, right? How much you can gain from one thing like that. Alright, I really am suffering from authority problems here. Oil cells are good. So does anyone else like need to nationalize my buildings from? Or am I finally good here? So I should have gained a bunch of stuff back here. If I go to buildings, building registry, I want to say in Mexico, non-Mexican owners. Veracruz, okay. So it's a very small population here. There's like New Africa has some. Ontario has some. Wonder how that works, where they get those buildings from. Like, how do you have 3 building levels in my nation? Questions I have. 35 infamy for 4 buildings. Crazy, right? 35 infamy for fighting 4 buildings. Must be based on the type of a... I could liberate a country and use that to get rid of your claims, right? That's probably what we'll end up doing. But I definitely need to pay off the debt, because right now we're losing money, and I can't afford to even 50k from railway subsidies. What's going on with our railways? Let's take a look at some railways and see if we can better min-max that value. There is a demand, it's just shit's expensive. Need more engines, need more coal. Engines are going to be expensive because we're building the... I see. It's like power plants, right? We're competing with the power plants for their funds. Like how we're still importing a ton of tooling. How's our tooling looking, by the way? We're importing about 2k from them. For 1k over, I could probably drop this, honestly. Tools will now have a shortage, but it's something we can make ends meet with, right? I'd rather get this from the Bengalis. My 2 improved relations are a little bit tough here. I can stop embargoing the United States. We don't have to do this anymore. We're better than that. 20 bureaucrats is not going to happen. Yeah, low government wages will do it. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost back in the green. It means we can start working back towards having our money back. But I want to build up a cash stack because any war we do is going to be crazy expensive. Knowing us. Let's get the wine output. I don't give a damn about my prestige. Once you're in the great power, it doesn't matter if you're 1, 6, or 7, or 8, or none of that stuff matters. It's just all about that wonderful, wonderful GDP number, which we are trailing because it looks like it's all Bengal and British Republic. Did have a crazy jump. Did they like nationalize something? Like what happened? Did they? How? Positivists, sure. Bonus education, sure. Like, what is Great Britain? Do they own anything crazy? Russia owns part of Greece. When they basically have won Africa. This land is poor, though. Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna get the positives done. Forward that through onto them. Alright, can I pay my government? I can't. Please make people bourgeoisie like me a little bit more. Peasant pool numbers are going up. Losing a ton in taxes. Government spending is no longer existing. I need to invest more into our... It was rails and engines. Let's do the engines part of that. Where is that? Served by peasants. Colorado, you sound like a great spot for some motor industries. Let's also make sure our railways meet our infrastructure needs in Montana. We'll do 4 in over there. And there is one against... They're going to take Oklahoma. Oh, we're going to try to take Oklahoma from them. Here's what we'll do. They're going to take Oklahoma, and then we're going to fight them and take Oklahoma back and get rid of all their claims. That's the idea. Holy defensive packs. I'd rather not get a bunch of infamy. Soldiers from Austria have crossed the border. What border? What border do they have that is near us? That's wild. Ideally, I want me to drop down 25 before we make any plays here. That way, it's less likely we have random people jumping to fight against this Afro-American secession in Louisiana and Alabama. I will put that down. There's not a ton of army there. Also, why is this happening now? Afro-American there's a lot of turmoil with our population, apparently. But I have cultural exclusion. I guess need to have better stuff. Lose authority. I guess we're gonna have the uprising anyway, so we'll have to put it down. Luckily, I'm not building anything in those states. So holy authority loss, man. It's rough. They have 1 unit. Unless someone joins their side, I don't think this is going to be a problem. Oh, they want to break away to New Africa. That's cool. Oh, and they want to take some of my states to do it. How are you still existing? Let's not pay the money. Money is important right now. Even though we're worked our credit pretty far down now. Amazonian succession. Okay, I need to... Let's lower taxes again. How many civil wars can I quell before I lose my shit? All these angry pops. How is our government? We are contested. Free trade party bonus. Secessionist bombs. Alabama's gaining devastation. Amazonian uprising. There's nobody here. There goes New Africa. I guess I am the problem here. Is there coal mines here? Is this why I'm losing some out of this? Is there a bunch of coal mines? Some rubber. They have no coal. Still suffering losses from coal. Let's build more coal mines. More communists? Let's not do some communists. Let's maybe hopefully not deal with that at all. Alright, that war's gonna get put down. Cool. Once people stop hating us, we'll be in a good spot. Failed petition's gonna really hurt us there. We need to also put a cut in here. So let's go ahead and pause. Alright, so we have 138 million GDP. We're in a good spot to finish our goal. We just need to do one war with the United States. And the really thing that's blocking us there is letting our FP tick down and also dealing with the money cost. The money cost that we currently have. I wonder if the second I break these claims, if Canada's going to start colonizing and I'm going to have to fight them again. We will see. We will see. Hopefully not, though. But I can probably get to war with Canada in such a way that it's not going to be terrible for me. But for now, we're calling from here. At least enjoyed. I've been Sean, the Blue Screeners, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.